I saw this thing, and it said that there was a team who were going to put contract extension talks with this quarterback on hold, and it got me thinking. Like, all right, A, how do we make this a topic? B, this is the topic. Got me thinking. These other quarterbacks who are close to extensions are gonna be either after this season or coming up into this season, expected to have an extension, and whether or not they deserve it or what it would take for them to get said extension, or if they ever will get the extension. And the team who's putting the pause on contract extensions, who do you think it would be? If there's a quarterback like who's about to get an extension or is close to one, and the team's like, you know what? Maybe we might just wait.
Brock Purdy.
No, I'm pretty sure he already got paid.
Oh, yeah, you're right. But I don't know.
I mean, someone who got drafted and probably played 4 years.
Bryce Young.
Close. Close.
Close as in...
Like, really close? Like, your path should take you right to him?
You what?
Like the path you're on should take you right to this person?
Michael
Next
Penix.
step? No. Now you're straying away.
Bryce Young. CJ Stroud.
CJ Stroud.
CJ Stroud.
CJ Stroud.
Yeah, no. After that playoff game, take some money from him because he threw an interception backwards.
See, but the QB market is so garbage. In what world where, unless CJ just put up at the biggest shitter next season, they're going to pick somebody else over him to continue being the quarterback for the Texans?
True.
Is this because here's the thing. If we're looking at the CJ Stroud stock market, or just the CJ Stroud stock, it's low. It's low right now.
Lower, yeah.
The problem is, sure, he may be asking for something too high, but regardless, y'all got the advantage with how bad he fucking performed in the playoffs.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you can still sign an extension. May not be for what he wants, but I would still extend him.
And you're risking so much. You go, okay, let's let him play this season and then decide if we were going to extend him. Okay.
What if he has a good year and wants to leave?
What if he has a great year and now you got to pay him hundreds of millions of dollars?
You're right.
What if he has a garbage year and you get to double down on how much you think you should pay him? What if it's even worse? He hurts something and now you can't figure out if you should extend him because he might not even be ready week 1 of the next season.
You're right.
There's so much. Just sign him.
Sign him. And don't sign him for what he wants, but a little under that.
Just sign CJ and we'll win 9 or 10 games and get bumped in the first round of playoffs. And that's just how it's supposed to be for the Houston Texans. Not much more.
And that's fine.
But not less than that. That's not fair.
No, that's not fun.
So, okay, I'm glad we agreed on the first one, because the next one is another quarterback who there was reports about.
Bryce Young.
No, but close. In the other way, you were guessing about Penix. No.
Tua Tagovailoa.
Nope.
Tyler Shuck.
No. The only person that would even possibly be able to go, hey, can I get extended in that division? At quarterback. Baker Mayfield.
Bunker muffled.
Apparently, no progression in their talks. What was it? There's no progress in contract negotiations between Baker and Tampa, especially after the second half blunder of a season they had last year.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if you remember. You obviously remember, but like Baker was an MVP candidate for the first 6 weeks.
Yeah, he had a Russell Wilson-esque stretch. And then, who was the shitter against? He had a really bad game. The Rams?
I don't know, but I feel like he lost some games to some teams that just...
As the kids would say, Lost tons of aura.
Yes, you're right, Devin. I still can't buy into the aura thing.
What?
Just saying it, period.
Saying it sounds gross, but I do understand it.
But here, the thing about Baker is, I mean, he was hurt. He did have a bad non-throwing shoulder injury. Is that what it
It was
was?
throwing shoulder, no? Oh no, it was not throwing shoulder. Yeah, it was left
I
shoulder.
think it was non. Either way, I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like that's it doesn't matter because it's non. It means still your fucking shoulder. But I'm looking at it. Yeah, they were 3-0, but it was Atlanta, Houston, and the Jets, and then they lost to Philly. They beat Seattle. They beat the Super Bowl champions. Beat San Fran. That's when we were talking about it. They were 5-1, 5-2. Lost to Detroit. Bye week. Oh, after their bye week, okay. They lost to New England. Then they lost to Buffalo. Then they lost to the Rams. They beat the Cardinals. They lost to the Saints. Then they lost to the Falcons. Then they lost to the Panthers. Then they lost to the Dolphins. And then they beat Carolina.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you're definitely looking at that going, I don't know, Baker. We could just tank and restart here because we don't have the best roster and you're getting old.
Yeah. They're in that weird spot. I wouldn't call it Cleveland Cavalier-esque, but kind of. Where you've got a good enough team to make the playoffs.
Okay.
But you know Donovan Mitchell's capped.
Okay.
We know Bake's capped. Like, he's not gonna have a really, really bad year, hopefully. Like, he's done well enough to prove that he can be a good starting quarterback in the league. But now that we're Mike Evanless and I don't know, you're trying to do something with Chris Godwin and Amika, it's just, I don't know, it feels like their potential is behind them.
But it's like 5 or 6 weeks into the season, it was a no-brainer that he was going to get extended and stay put. And now there's questions and is it time to move on?
It's weird that your performance has to do with your.
I mean, I just feel like I don't know. I feel like they could. It's easier because of the stage that he's at in his career. It will be easier for them to come to a number that they can agree on.
I don't know. I mean, the way Bake has to think about this, or probably is thinking about it, this is his last contract.
But what? I mean, what guy is like, all right, this is probably my last contract. Is like, this needs to be my max. It's CJ who's about to go into the prime of his career. Going,
CJ, it
I
better
need
not be his
Mahomes
last
money.
contract.
No, he wants hundreds of millions of dollars right now. You know what I'm saying? I think Baker, maybe he's asking for a little too much, but Baker ain't going. Patrick just raised the stock for me. Like it's not when people.
I doubt Baker's asking for an absurd amount of money, but you got to think like he was almost. I don't know. He should be grateful.
He should.
Was almost out the league.
But what I'm saying is when they say like, Mahomes' new deal shakes things up for these quarterbacks and their extensions, they're talking about Lamar. They're talking about CJ. Talking about Caleb in a few years. They're not talking about CJ Stroud. They're talking about CJ. Like these guys who are coming into their, this is going to be my biggest deal, not my last deal. This is going to be the biggest deal I'm going to get.
Yeah.
I think the last deal Baker just got his hands on was great. I think they'll come to an agreement easier than a guy who's supposed to be drafted first round, was a franchise guy. If he was still in Cleveland doing what he's doing in Tampa, and now he's going, hey, I need that bag. All right, what are we talking about? But I don't think he's doing that in Tampa. I think maybe it's just a little too much.
But honestly, I bet that the number that he wants is not crazy.
Maybe not, but either way, I think, well, regardless, I think he's probably looking at more than just last year, and Tampa's looking at what are we going to have last year. So I still think you sign Baker, something a little more team friendly.
Now, maybe they're looking at time frame as well. Like, I wouldn't sign Baker for more than 2. At
Well,
max 3, but I try not to.
a 2 year extension. I believe he has one more year on his deal, so that's fair.
Yeah,
That give you 3 more years to play with for Baker.
give him a 1-year extension.
No,
No, guys don't do that.
I like the 2. Yeah, he's going into his last year. Give him the 2. Give him a cool 2-year deal. Now, this guy, I'm gonna say right now, don't know what the weight is. Don't know what the holdup is. It's starting to scare me, and I don't really like it. Well, there's only one that would scare me.
Who? Jackson Dart?
No. Lamar Jackson.
Oh.
I don't know what the weight is. I don't know what we're waiting on. I don't know what
You guys are waiting on to see if Diego Pavia is going to steal his fucking job. That's what you're waiting on.
But, like, what even is the conversation? You know, like,
hey, guys,
why is
there's
there...
a fucking 5'8" gremlin ready to take your job.
I'm hoping that the conversation just hasn't even started yet, because I don't know what the weight would be.
I don't know.
Hey, look.
This happens every offseason. Lamar Jackson will be a Raven. Lamar Jackson will get paid as much money as possible.
I hope.
No, shut the I hopes up. He's fine.
Why won't we sign him?
No, I think it's just a renegotiation of the contract, no?
No, we need to extend Lamar Jackson.
Does he have 1 year left?
I think he has 2 years left.
Yeah, exactly. So you don't need to extend nothing.
We do. If he has 1 year left, we need to extend it yesterday. What do you want about? What do you want about?
He has like 3 left.
He has 2 years left, but a potential out after this season. So no, extend Lamar Jackson. Go. Hey, Lamar, what do you want? Okay, here you go. That's it. It's not. It's literally. It's not a conversation. It's a back and forth, one exchange, and then bank.
Maybe it is that simple. Maybe they're just dragging it out.
I don't like it. I'm not a fan of it.
No, and
you shouldn't. At all. I don't like it.
That's why I like my team to have quarterbacks who are super inconsistent, so we don't have to really pay them.
You're gonna have this problem soon.
Yeah.
Don't worry. You're gonna have this problem soon. It'll be fun. And then for a second, you can get mad at him. You're gonna go, fuck.
Wait till we don't get another receiver.
Yeah, y'all definitely.
See what happens.
Y'all definitely. Well, no, Brandon Ayuk. He's gone as soon as they cut him. That's what he says.
Yeah, but with his lack of stability, he may be there for 3 days, maybe 3 weeks. Well, I don't know.
Possibly. Now this last guy, he's going into the second year of his 3-year, $100 million deal. Second year of his 3-year, $100 million deal. And the question would be, like, you know, what would you do, especially when he's already won you a Super Bowl?
Oh, you do not extend him.
Sam Darnold. So how much of a shitter does Sam Darnold have to put up next year for them to not want to extend him going the next season?
So he doesn't need to be extended coming into this season?
Well, he's got 2 years left. He's got this year and next year. But it's usually the last year in the deal. If you want the quarterback to stick around, you probably extend them then.
Yeah. I say if he doesn't win another Super Bowl, no extension. You piece of shit. Super Bowl or busting here in Seattle. That's how we roll. That's how we do things around here.
But how do you look at it when it's like, all right, we gave you $100 million already. You won a Super Bowl. Like, appreciate it. He's probably going to want a little bit more if he doesn't put up a shitter next year.
Yeah, for sure. And I think that's fine. Like, if he puts up a good year next year, he'll be at a point where we'll be calling him a quarterback.
Hell, I mean, Sam Darnold, if he's a Pro Bowler next year.
I don't even want to factor in Pro Bowler.
It don't matter. It don't matter. They're gonna factor it in, especially if it's a real Pro Bowler. Like not a well, he isn't. He's not going in, so we got a filler. Like, no, a real true Pro Bowler.
Shador Sanders is a Pro Bowler.
That's what I'm saying though. Like Tyler
And that's
Huntley,
something, and it's really impactful because it's something that Deion Sanders never did. He never
but
made the Pro Bowl in his rookie year.
but Tyler Huntley isn't sitting there going, "I'm a Pro Bowler. Y'all need to give me more money as a backup." Like it's just
Tyler Huntley said, "I made a Pro Bowl. Can I go sit on the bench again?"
this is really fun. I want to come back to Baltimore. Holy shit!
He said, "Guys, I don't want to do this anymore.
Fuck
I
no.
want to go sit on a heated bench and talk to my best friend, Lamar."
And Sam Darnold, he's a little bit, he's older than like a guy going into his.
He's 28.
He's older than a guy going into the last year of his rookie deal.
Pretty sure Joe Burrow was probably older than that.
Okay, Joe Burrow transferred like 80 times, and I mean, Joe Burrow's a different.
Yeah, he hit the league at 24.
Yeah, that's different. It's a different situation. What I'm saying is, Sam Darnold might be a little bit older, but he might have less of a punch card than CJ.
I don't think CJ has much of a punch card.
Like
we don't know if he's.
Has he not started every game since he's been in the league?
Of course he has.
That's what I mean. I'm talking about the amount of hits he's taken, the amount of reps he's played, the amount of chances of injury to his body.
Oh.
The amount of bumps and bruises. What do you think a punch card was?
I don't know.
You just went with the flow. You didn't want to ask. You didn't want to go, what's a punch card?
I figured it was a what'd you even say? You said he has more.
I'm saying like in terms of someone like CJ Stroud may have.
Oh, I thought you were saying that he had an upper hand in negotiations.
No. May have taken close to the same amount of bumps and bruises that Sam Darnold has.
I got you.
So, the body may be that old, but it may not have aged that old.
I got you.
Yeah.
Sam Darnold drinks.
So does probably half the league, or more than half the league, majority of the league.
Oh, you know who does drink? Marshawn Lynch.
Well, yeah.
And they put him in the World Cup commercial, and he was the one driving the bus. And I was like, that's really funny. Because does that bus have tires on it? And is he asleep? Because holy hell. The hen dog got him.
Jesus Christ. He's like Denzel Washington.
Literally. Whoever's watching, please go watch Marshawn Lynch DUI tapes. So funny.
It is hilarious. It's way better than Rossini.
They're like, oh, it's so much. They're like, sir, wake up. He's like, what the fuck? Shut the fuck up. They're like, you don't have tires on your car. Fuck.
It's so good. It's so good. So what? You don't extend Darnold? You don't pay him? What do you? He's gonna get paid again. I'm telling you now.
It's Seattle. They fucking paid Geno Smith. You better pay Sam Darnold.
All four of these guys are getting paid. All right, it's happening. Yeah. It's Jeopardy time.